So far, listening to all the songs on Florence's album, I would say that I'm not pleasantly surprised, but pleasantly amazed. Like, I'm not new to this. I know that she can sing. I know that she has the vocals and everything, but it's amazing to just see it live, to see how she delivers the vocals and everything. And this is gonna be another song on the album. This is gonna be the old religion. I hope she releases more intimate setting type of vibe for the songs, because the ones that I've, oh my gosh, I'm like, she's amazing. Okay, so this song I'm expecting to be good, and I hope she releases music videos. Ooh.
And the old religion humming in your veins, some animal instinct starting up again. And I am wound so tightly I hardly even breathe. You wonder why we're hungry for some kind of release. So tired of being careful,
Me
so
too.
tired of being still. Give me something I can crush, something I can kill.
You guys don't understand. One thing that I really love about music is being able to relate to the artist and what they're singing about on their songs. And I feel like at some point, any artist that I've listened to have made music that is relatable to me based on what I'm experiencing. Like whether I was young, like it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm like managing through religion right now, and my ideas of what should and shouldn't be, what should and shouldn't happen, and having all the questions when you were raised in a church and everything, and you were just told to follow rather than question. Um, it's a new type of freedom for you to be sitting here developing your relationship with God and developing your relationship with religion in general, and be like, you know what would God say in this situation? What would God guide me to do in this situation? It's really, really interesting for I guess me to learn about what religion means to me, I guess. Yeah. And a lot of times I feel exactly like this. Like, give me something to crush, something I can, um, yeah, I definitely feel you. I definitely feel you, Florence.
A lightning strike, a fallen tree, and never fade. Oh, don't let it find me. But you had a run, yourself you see, and I'm powerless. So don't remind me.
Wow, this beat is amazing. Do you hear that little, I guess maybe a trumpet or a trombone? I don't know, but it's like a dum dum being done on the beat over and over again when she's singing, and that brings it together so well. What? Huh? And I'm powerless. Oh, don't remind me. Crazy, crazy how, honestly, a lot of times we feel that way about life in general. Like, yeah, a lot of things we really don't have control over. We just have control over our actions, and then reactions happen. That's insane. I recently saw a quote about this actually, maybe a week or so ago. And I was like, yeah, that's very insightful, because a lot of times I try to control things. I try to control the outcome, but great reminder that I only control my actions and nothing else. Very, very, very insightful.
And it's the old religion, but the urge remains the same. Freedom from the body, freedom from the pain. hero back for season 6. When it's at its darkest, it's my favorite bit. And I am wound so tightly, I hardly even breathe. You wonder why we're hungry for some kind of relief. Watch me crawl on hands and knees and scratch at the door of heaven.
Can you imagine? Everything she's talking about is something that we've all experienced at some point, okay? Even if you don't believe in religion, but each and every single one of us have felt like the wounded soldier that has to just push through life over and over again, push through difficulties over and over again, just trying to find your breath, trying to catch up, trying to like whatever it is that you're experiencing. I feel like this song put it together really well. Like you're crawling on hands and knees, you know, you're fighting for your life basically. And it's just thing after thing after thing after thing. And that's the thing about adulting. It's something after something. Like they always say, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? Very sad, but very true. Very, very true. And it's like you have thoughts sometimes that make you wonder, is this really what I'm supposed to go through in life? Is religion even real? Is God even real? Like all the things that go through your mind during that time frame where you're down on the floor on your knees really fighting for your life. And that's when your faith is really tested and you're like, you know, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen from this point on? I can't hit any lower, right? I love this song. I really do.
A lightning strike, a fallen tree, and I'm afraid, oh, don't let it find me. But you cannot run yourself, you see, and I'm powerless, I know, don't remind me. And it's the old religion humming in your veins, some animal instinct starting up again. And I am wound so tightly, I hardly even breathe. You wonder why we're hungry for some kind of release. I let it run.
I wanted to touch on this real quick before I forget, right? The beat reminds me of a beat you would hear when something is coming together. You know, like when the hero in the movie is finally rising, when the person in the movie who's experienced so many hardships, there's a song, a specific type of beat that plays to make you feel happy, to make you feel like things are changing, you know? And I feel exactly like that about this beat. This is a type of beat that I would hear when the hero, the main character, or whatever is going through that experience of becoming whole, becoming better, progressing, experiencing something that's positive. And I think it's really well put together on this beat to capture everything that she's talking about, you know, after experiencing difficulties nonstop over and over and over and over again in life. Of course, at some points, the tables are going to turn, right? That's the reality of it. At the same time, even though you experience so many difficulties throughout your life, at some point, something's going to happen to better uh, uh, your life in general. So I feel like the beat is perfectly put on this. It's crazy how people really do these things. Like what came first, the beat or the lyrics? And how do you create a beat specifically for a song like this where you were like, you know what, I envisioned this happening. I like, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy that people really put these things together. Like these are real freaking artists. Wow, I'm amazed every single time I hear a song and it's just like, wow. How did this come together? What was the work that was put behind the scenes? Like, mwah. I love this song. That was so amazing. Another wonderful song on this album. Some people have told me that this is going to be a healing album, and I feel exactly like that about all the songs that I've heard. Like, this itself is giving me the whole a vibe of conquering something, and whether it's fears or difficulties, whatever, it's just giving me that energy and that vibe from the beat alone, but also from the lyrics. You struggle with all the difficult things that you're experiencing in life, and you're like, oh, religion, this, that, blah, 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 right? But in the end, you know that you're gonna come out better. You know that something's gotta give. So I absolutely love the song. Another favorite of mine, and I haven't heard a song so far on this album that I would say that I didn't like. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you feel anything that you want to add onto here, if you understand what it is that I was saying about the beat. And of course, stay tuned for more reaction videos. Until next time, bye.